Hi, I definitely made a video last week on this homework. Apparently, I don't know what happened to it. I got an email about how I don't know how to do this, and I was like, oh, I made a video. I showed you how to do that in StatCrunch. And I don't see that video anywhere. It didn't make it on YouTube. It's not saved in Zoom. I don't know what I did with it. So, who knows? But anyway, let's do problem 6 at least on StatCrunch. So, and this should help you with the rest of them. So you have 1096 out of 2655. So we're going to go to stat, proportion stats, one sample with summary. We have 1066 out of, sorry, I have a bazillion windows open. 1096 out of 1096 out of 2655. We want a 90% confidence interval. I can't remember anything. 2,655. We want a confidence interval of 0.90, and we're going to compute. This gives us our sample proportion, 0.4128. That is our best point estimate. So we're going to pop that in here and round it up to 0.413. Oh, I guess I've already done this part, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Can I just push enter? It's unhappy with me. Maybe I have to hit similar question. All right, now it is 925 out of 2520. So let's go back. 925 out of 2520. 925 out of 2520. They want a 95% this time. Compute. Proportion is 0.367. So that's going to be our answer over here on part A. The margin of error. The margin of error is the difference from the proportion to one of the limits. So you could take 0.3858825 minus 0.367063343. So that would be 0.386 minus 0.367, or 0.019, I believe, if you subtract those. There we go. Construct the confidence interval. Well, that's easy. That's just lower limit to upper limit, so 0.348 to 0.386. And then the very last thing, write a statement that correctly interprets the confidence interval. There's a 95% that this contains the true value There we go. So this question 7 is really similar. I think question 8 is rather similar. Question 8, you can see where I did this the other day. You're going to make a confidence interval here. You have 6 out of 40 that are the red that you want. So if you do 6, 40, 90% confidence interval, you get 0.057 to 0.243, which you can see I put right there, which I changed to percentage. And then that doesn't include the 32, so I don't believe them. Then the last one, question 10, find the sample size needed to estimate the percentage of full-time students who earn a bachelor's degree in 4 years or less. Use a 0.04 margin of error and confidence level of 90%. So part A, if we don't know anything, then we're at a 50-50 situation. So it's we're assuming that 0.5 is our estimate here because we don't know anything. But we're going to use a different calculation this time. We're using proportion stats, but we're doing a width sample size because we're trying to find the sample size. And for this problem, we want a 90% confidence interval and a 0.04 margin of error, which means our width of our interval is 0.08 because you double that. So we have a width of 0.08. We have a target proportion of 0.5 because it's 50-50. And we want a confidence level of 0.90. So that's a sample size of 423. That's where that number came from. Now, what if you had a 45%? You already have data that shows 45%. Well, then that's going to change your target proportion to 0.45. You're going to leave everything else the same. Now your sample size is 419. So did that change it very much? Not really. Okay, I'm really sorry. I made this video last week. I do not know what happened to it, but hopefully, belatedly, this helps you out.